appreciate you banging my wife.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm a professional. I go in, I knock it out. That's what I do.
Hey, I absolutely, I cannot hold it against you, my friend.
Did you see it yet?
I saw a few of the clips, and yeah, I think you put it down.
Yo, it's your boy Nate, man. Back with another one. Tapped in, locked in. New location, as y'all can see. Sitting on the couch, vibing. I know y'all just seen that video I just put in the beginning of this episode. I really been seeing this thing been going viral around social media. So I really wanted to speak on it and say my opinion and, also update y'all about other things. So, yeah, man, that's typical white people stuff. You know what I'm saying? They be on that nasty things where they be doing. Me personally, as a male, I don't know if I could, see my woman or my newly wedded wife be, pounded by another guy other than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in the swingers. I don't believe in none of that stuff they be doing. You know, if the girl want to do a little threesome vibe, you know what I'm saying, me, her, and another girl, then yeah, but I'm not finna sit there and just let her, you know what I'm saying, go with that unless, you know what I'm saying, we come to an agreement or something like that. I don't know. It's just, me personally, I don't know. Even if she would ask me for that, I don't know. It's just not my intentions to do something like that because they might look like that on camera, but you don't know what's going on behind closed doors, what they got going on with their families and things of that nature, because they just got married and they have kids. So like, what you like teach your kids, what you teaching them, like what are they learning from that situation? What are y'all bringing to the table? I understand, money's involved and you got to pay bills, but to what extent are you gonna go to pay them bills, you know what I'm saying? Because he already got, the podcast. Him and her have a podcast. They making money, but just to have another guy just really just kill my wife, and then she got to come back to me, you know what I'm saying? After that happens, it's like, me personally, I wouldn't want her no more because I feel like she's already, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I feel like females, they live their life before you, you know what I'm saying? They have people that they dealt with before you, which is cool, that's been there, done that. But me and you are married, we have kids, and I know they are the adult stars and they do what they do, but that's them doing it together. But just to have my wife, the one I chose to marry, the one I did vows with, uh, just be demolished by another guy is just like crazy. And then just him just talking about it, because he just talking about it like it's just something that just happens randomly, happens every day. Like, I don't think a regular guy on the street is letting his wife get pummeled by another guy unless, they into that freaky stuff. I'm just not personally into that freaky stuff. I don't know. But yeah, it was just crazy. And then like, I feel like, he's trying to hide his pain and how he feels about it, because now he's just basically just passing it around to other people. Like, him and Aiden Ross was on stream with her, his wife, and he was like, that's me and you, bang my wife. Like, what kind of like crazy stuff he be thinking about in his brain that don't even be really making sense to me, because it's like after you done passed her around, do you really love her for real? That's the real question. Like, do you really love her? Do you want to really be with her for the rest of your life? Because you done let every guy down there in the industry hit that shit. So it's like, do you really want to be with her? Do you really want to see a future with her? You know what I'm saying? As the mother of your kids and all that. So it's like, that was like the main thing that was like confusing me, because it was like, they sat down, they had a podcast, and they was talking about it, and she was like, yeah, the first time we had sexual intercourse, I couldn't handle it because I was still in pain from the scene. And it's like, sex is a very intimate thing, you know what I'm saying? It's a very intimate thing for people, who are in a relationship. So how do you probably think that made, you know what I'm saying, him feel? He probably said on the pod, oh, it took you a couple of days to recover. They was laughing and joking about it. But it's like, don't that put like a riffle in like their relationship? Like, don't that hurt them as a pointer to like, she basically like, in the lack of terms of, she's more like ran through. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody done seen your wife, seen how she look. wore her clothes off, done did everything they did with her, and it's like, do you, you know what I'm saying? Do you really value her now? Like, you know, so I was just like, for me, it's just like, damn, what is the world coming to? Like, what are we doing? Like, is this what we want everybody to do now? Just let other guys just go around and have sex with each other's wives and be in that type of vibe? Like, that don't make sense to me because, you know, I'm I'm the type of person, like, you know, marriage is a serious thing. And, you know, how could you like I'm thinking about the old school era when, you know what I'm saying, the wife stay home, cook, clean, you know what I'm saying, and the guy take care of all the bills, because, you know, it was a thing that was going around, talk about the 50-50 thing. I mean, if you want to go 50-50, we can, but I'm not a big fan of, you know, the 50-50 thing. I mean, I like taking care of, like, I don't want to say I like having control, but I like to make sure everything is taken care of, you know what I'm saying? I like to make sure everything is on me because I work better under pressure. But, like, you know, females, what, to each his own. Let me go back to what I'm saying because I could get off topic real fast. But to each his own. The thing is, females, you know what I'm saying, can get trapped in that mindset. Now, what if she go behind his back and do it with another dude instead of letting him know, like, she wants to do it? And then where we're going to be at then we're going to get news that they getting a divorce because she's just out here having sexual intercourse with all types of guys. So it's like, what can, you know, how can they come back from this after this is all said and done? Because after a while, it's not gonna be fun no more. It's not gonna be funny no more. So it's just gonna be corny. Cause I know, you know, like I said before, I know they was doing adult films before together, but it was with another female, and it was both in agreement. Now you just letting your female just go around, you know what I'm saying, tap in with other people. How does that, you know, change? How does that change the dynamic? You know what I'm saying? How does that make it more sacred for y'all too? You know what I'm saying? How does that? What are y'all getting out of this? I know y'all getting money, y'all getting fame, y'all getting clicks, y'all getting all those things, but what about y'all internally? What are y'all, like I said, what are you doing this for? What is the end goal with this? And I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, they gotta figure their life out, because if they keep doing this and he keeps doing this, eventually it's gonna come to a point with somebody else. Because I feel like with this, in the world we live in, it's a lot of copycatters. There's a lot of follow the leader niggas. There's a lot of people that's like, oh, since he's doing it, I'm gonna do it too. And some people say he's a genius, and I don't feel like he's a genius, because he's just making himself look bad, because he's just like, I feel like now every man in the world feel like, hey, we could try it on 22. We could go hit his girl. We could go talk to his girl, and she gonna let us do it. You feel me? And it's like, that's just me coming from my environment, from my demographic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what is their end goal? Like, he's not. I don't think he's smart. I think he's more so just doing it because he hurt. He don't know how to explain himself, and you know, he was having threesomes with her for the longest, and she probably turned around and was like, well, I want to do a scene with me and the male. And he probably, you know, gave into it, and now he's like trying to figure out what he's going to do. So what if he come out and do a single film with him and another girl? Then, you know, it comes to a point where it's like a different funnel of problems, different funnel of things going on. So now they got to figure out what's going on, because now everything is dumping in, and all this stuff is coming apart, and it's like, what we doing next? What we doing next? So it's like, he's smart to a certain extent, but how long will this last? So if he ever was to watch this video, or if she were to ever watch this video, how's y'all relationship getting better from this? What is the end goal? What are y'all doing this for? Is y'all do y'all want y'all kids to see and grow up to see their parents just doing crazy stuff like this? It don't really like make sense to me, and to what I've grown up to see. You know, so yeah, it was just something that I seen it. It's one of those things. You know, when you go on social media and you see like something that's out of pocket, that I felt like that was very out of pocket. And it was just like, I'm reading the comments, because I don't read comments unless it's something that intrigues me. So I'm reading the comments and it's just like, bro, what is this? What is going on here? And I'm not really a big Adam 22 fan. You know, he's one of my inspirations, but after a while, it's just like certain stuff he was saying, certain stuff that he was doing, it just wasn't hitting for me. So I kind of got off the bandwagon. But this right here just brought it back. You know what I'm saying? Every time I scroll through my feed, I seen Adam 22 and his wife talking about some off the wall, crazy stuff. And I know they got their things going on, but it's like, whoa. Certain things I don't feel like the media needs to see, or certain things the media don't want to hear, because then what do you want to be remembered by? Do you want to be remembered as the guy that let everybody bang your wife, or do you want your own legacy? You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. I think about stuff like that. Maybe he's not thinking about that, but he's not a young guy just out here doing it. He's been doing this for a long time. So what do you want? What do you want to be remembered by? That's just my thing. What do you want to be remembered by? What do you want people to know you for? Do you want people to know you for one of the latest podcasts ever created? Or do you want to be remembered as the guy that let everybody bang his wife? That's just some of the things that me personally that I think about, because a lot of people say like the little things matter, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the little things do matter. He got to remember in the place that we in the social media era, because we Gen Z. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, or Gen Z, whatever that shit is. I don't really follow the generational letters and all that stuff, but we look at stuff, and maybe he wants to change and go to a different route, but he always gonna be remembered for this. And like, it's like you worked all your life just to be remembered by something so small. Because there's a lot of things, you know, that I wanted to touch on too, because it's like a lot of people talk about. I want to flip the script real quick, because a lot of people, you know, I wanted to bring attention to the snitching allegations and things of that nature, because a lot of people, you know, been telling, you know, and it's like they rap about not telling and not, you know what I'm saying? And I would never consider myself a street guy and I run the streets and things of that nature. I more consider myself a civilian. I'm a good guy, business guy. Y'all know the vibes. But it's like, you know, this famous YouTuber, his name 1090J, he goes all out and exposes these artists, some of my favorites, you know, and it's like, what do he want to be remembered by, and what do they want to be remembered by? You know what I'm saying, And I wanted to ask everybody, do you feel like he's tarnishing, you know, those artists' careers? Because a lot of people are saying that he's just making a living on making these artists look bad, and I don't also think it's a bad thing, because some artists and some people act too tough, just like with Adam 22. They all act too tough to, you know, express themselves, and they don't. Just like I said in the last part I did yesterday, just stay true to yourself. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, are not staying true to themselves, and I feel like with the first situation I was speaking on and with all these other situations, a lot of people aren't staying true to themselves. And like I said before, it's better to stay true to yourself than to just turn around and jump on another bandwagon or jump on an agenda to be something that you're not, because then you're going to try hard to not be that you're going to try hard to be that person that you can't be, because that's not what you was made to be. Like, I can't go out there and slang that on and go stand on the corner for 3 hours and do that. That's just not me. Just because I got people that I know and friends of that nature that, you know, handle those type of businesses, I can't portray myself as that. And people that know me and that I've been dealing with, they know that Nate don't do certain things, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like with him and what he's doing, he got to be more, I wouldn't say lenient, because one thing that I learned is like the truth always will come to the light. And, you know, it's just those people that he's exposing, they need to come to the light and be true to themselves and remember what they're doing it for. But yeah, man, those two topics was on my mind heavy. I wanted to, get those topics out because those are the main things that I've been seeing on my feed a lot. One thing I wanted to say about the podcast that's coming, as you can see, we in a new location, we in a new different element, new different environment. Just be, like I said, just be ready for content. Give y'all the best content. Y'all bear with me. I know the content kind of fuzzy right now. It's kind of different. I'm learning, doing my research. I'm gonna get better with this over time. And like I said, if y'all watching these videos, share them out with a friend so we can build some more, build this community, and also talk about things that's relevant in the city that's going on. And something that I want to do on episodes like this when it's just me talking and getting my thoughts out and my feelings out about a certain topic. We're gonna have a song of the week. So the song that I chose this week, you know what I'm saying? Everybody might say I'm biased, but I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? I listen to all types of music. I listen to majority of the artists in the city. If you're an artist in the city, you watching this, send me your music. I might like it, I might not, but just keep sending it. So the song of the week this week is by my boy Pharrell the Great, Know Nothing. Y'all go tap in. I'm gonna put the song at the end of the video so y'all can see what that song's about. Once again, SOB July 29th. Y'all be there, be square, or don't come. If you don't want to come, don't come. You know what I'm saying? Last time we caught a vibe. I got all the content on my page. I got more content on the last page, my other page, the Nathan Lindor page. So y'all go tap in with that. And we're gonna be doing some book reviews soon. We're gonna be talking about some books. I'm gonna be referencing a lot of books that I'm finna start reading. One of the books I'm reading right now is Atomic Habits. Y'all go grab that. That's a great book. It teaches you about having a system. So that's why I was able to get back into this motion and journey to where I want to be, because I'm building a system, I'm building a journey. And also too, if you want to get on a podcast, go ahead and tap in on my DMs. Go hit my DMs. Let me know what you're trying to do, what time, what date, so I can see what my schedule looking like. But y'all know the slogan. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and we out.
You're so lazy.
Yo, it's your boy Nate, man. The hottest podcast out right now. What Will I Think of Podcast. Man, y'all need to go like, comment, subscribe for real, man. This podcast going up. We got bangers on the way. A lot of bangers, man. Y'all go view them last 2 episodes, man. Y'all really vibe with me. And we out.